Hi, I'm Eric Espinosa, the founder of Venture Validator. In this short video, I want to go over why it's important to use our services, who fits well for our services, and what you'll end up getting. And then at the end, I'll tell you what the next steps are. So first off, why is it important to use Venture Validator? The number one reason for startup failure is no market need. 42% of startups fail because they don't have something called product market fit. And what that means is they don't have the right mix of product features and they're not honed in on targeting their exact target market. So they end up building the wrong product and wasting a lot of marketing dollars, often targeting the wrong or too broad of a market segment. So what you want to do is make sure that your idea has predicted product market fit before you build. And the way we do that is we have customers rate your product market fit on a scale of 1 to 10 in a very specific and scientific process. And the reason we're doing this is to help you avoid the $30,000 wasted on the average startup failure. So what we want to help you find out is, 1, how good is your idea on a scale of 1 to 10? What is that predicted product market fit? In addition, we want to help you find out what messages really resonate with your target market and how can we word your ad copy, your website, your value propositions so that they resonate with people who are going to become your customers. And then the third thing we do is we help you find out what's the best price to set. That way you're maximizing your profits and you can tell way before you even built your product with your financial projections if it's a market worth targeting at all. So the goal of Venture Validator is to help you understand these three things. And we do that through surveying your target market and creating a report that looks like this.
Here's a sample Venture Validator report for a real client. Page 1 shows what you submitted as the product description. Page 2 shows the demographics of the target market. Page 3 shows your predicted product market fit score. This score is exactly what it sounds like. It's a measure of how well your product fits the specified market. If you score over 7.5, then you have product market fit, and we will give you a seal and a slide for your pitch deck. This can be shown to others as a third-party verification and quantification of your product's market desirability. The next few pages of the report show the qualitative feedback telling what customers like, hate, and want to change. Here's a chart that summarizes the free-form responses for what customers said they like about a product. In this example, a variation of "learn interesting facts" is mentioned 25 times. This is the most marketable value proposition, and now we can go to that category and see 25 different ways that customers put this into their own words. Over the next few pages, you'll also see what customers dislike and what they want to change. On the final page of the report, you get pricing insights. By asking customers price sensitivity questions, we plot your demand curve and calculate the profit maximizing price point. You can use this data to more accurately determine profit margins, project revenues, and set the best price. With our report, you can now mitigate the 3 risks that account for 74% of startup failure.
If you'd like Venture Validator to create a market research report like this for your startup, then you need to follow 3 easy steps. 1, define, 2, refine, and 3, test. In the define stage, you'll sign up for a free Venture Validator account and you'll be able to see our product market fit canvas. Here you'll get quick video trainings that walk you through the 8 steps needed to explain the product features in your startup, and then the types of screening questions we need to identify your target market. This should take about 15 minutes to go through. Then, your number 2 step is going to be refining. You want to refine your product description for clarity and your target market screening questions for accuracy. Now, we have 2 options here. You can do it for free and we give you good video training on how to do this process yourself, or if you don't have the time and hustle to do that, you can go ahead and hire our team in the refined package and we can do that for you. And what we'll do is we'll give you 3 expert product description revisions where we'll go over and scrutinize every single word, phrase, and idea in these product description pages and help you really narrow down what are the core features needed for testing. And then we'll help you go find a handful of customers, maybe 5 to 15 people who we think are in your target market, and we'll get their feedback on it. And what the goal of this small scale test is that we can go ahead and say, okay, we need to make these changes in the product description so that when we're doing the large scale test, we can overcome these hurdles that these other customers have brought up. And we're realizing if we have to narrow or can we even broaden who our target market is based on the score that people are giving us. So with that, we can give you a really good idea of what changes need to happen before we launch the large-scale test. And step 3 is to launch that large-scale test where we find out what your product market fit score is, your value propositions, and your pricing. So with that, we can survey between 25, 50, and 100 people, and you can order marketing messages and a price analysis on top of your product market fit score and seal. So if you'd like, you can go ahead and create a free Venture Validator account, fill out your product description canvas, and within about 15 minutes, you'll be able to have the information that you need to go ahead and start refining your idea. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us in the help chat. We're very responsive and can help you understand if Venture Validator is a good fit for your business.